Did you grow up being told your birthday didn't matter? That wanting attention was selfish? That having your own thoughts made you carnal? Us too. It wasn't very fun.
We were raised in the worldwide Church of God, a church that operated like a spiritual HOA with eternal consequences, very invested in keeping things controlled, including us.
But this kind of identity suppression isn't just a WCG thing. If you were taught to make yourself small, to ignore your instincts, your value, or your joy, you might recognize yourself here too. We're the Apostate Sisters. We talk about high control religion, what it takes from you, and how to take it back. Most of us didn't recognize it as a cult while we were in it. It felt like truth. It felt like safety. It felt like the only way to be good.
It felt that way because they didn't let us see anything else. They handed us a worldview and said, "You're welcome."
And that worldview, it shaped our identity from the inside out, told us who to be, how to think, what to feel, and just how invisible we should become to stay spiritually safe.
So today, we're breaking down 5 ways that the worldwide Church of God controlled our sense of self.
Number 5, no birthdays. Let's start with a classic drama flavor. No birthdays, no parties, no candles, no cake, no presents. Things that tell you you aren't special.
They were pagan, self-glorifying, a gateway to Satan, apparently. Because nothing says rebellion like cake and a kazoo.
But what it actually taught us was this: you don't matter. Your joy, not important. You being seen, dangerous.
It wasn't just skipping a party. It was an erasure of identity, wrapped in spiritual language.
And you wonder why you cry in therapy every year around your birthday. Number 4, God's work came before everything.
Family dinner, school play, sleep, optional. The work came first, always.
We were told to sacrifice everything for the mission. Our time, our sanity, our interests.
And what do you learn from that? That your life is background noise to someone else's divine to-do list.
It wasn't commitment. It was blowing past your boundaries. And burnout wasn't a warning sign. It was spiritual excellence. Number 3, Herbert W Armstrong was the voice of God. If you grew up in the WCG, you probably quoted Herbert more than Jesus. And definitely more than your own mother. Because she probably didn't say much.
Because he wasn't just a guy. He was the apostle, the end-time messenger, the only one who knew anything ever.
Disagreeing with him wasn't just frowned upon. It destroyed your entire social life.
This is what we call charismatic authoritarianism. And it teaches you that your inner voice doesn't matter unless it sounds exactly like his.
Number 2, don't trust your own mind.
The carnal mind is enmity against God. How many times have we heard that we were not to use our own minds, not to trust our own minds?
We were taught that our thoughts, especially the questioning ones, were enemy territory.
So you learn to disconnect from yourself, from your intuition, from your own gut.
And when you don't trust your own brain, that's not holiness, that's spiritual gaslighting. Number 1, the one true church doctrine. Here it is, the big one. Only the worldwide Church of God had the truth.
Everyone else was wrong, or deceived, or both, especially those Catholics, apparently.
We see this over and over in cults. We're right, everyone else is lost, and if you leave us, you leave God.
And even now, years later, that fear still whispers, what if they were right?
But that fear isn't prophecy, it's programming. If you see this shaping in how you talk to yourself, how you trust or don't, how you show up in your own story.
Know this, you are not crazy, you're not broken, you were just deeply trained.
And that training, it doesn't get the final word.
You are allowed to take up space, be visible, and trust yourself.
That's healing, that's freedom, and we're doing it with you. If this stirred something and you're looking for support, check the description. We've linked groups, books, and resources that have helped us and others start healing from spiritual abuse. You can too. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.